Ortiz producing the table, much to the delight of Wembley Stadium.
God damn.
Jon Moxley just, wait a second.
I think the fans know.
It's Sue!
Oh, God, what a night. Here she has come out.
The last time we saw Sue,
They beat the hell out of her van.
Moxley just kissed Sue, and Trent Beretta is infuriated, understandably so. Who knew that Sue had an English driver's license? The van full of plunder, Sue's cookies. Face of Claudio Cassidy. Now we've seen everything.
I had that saved in catering for after the show.
Oh, no.
What is? What is? It's Penta Oscuro!
It's the dark side of Penta.
Penta, after he was driven down, the pile driver on the chair, looking for revenge for what was done to his brother. Look at what was revenge for what was done to him earlier. But Penta Oscuro and Mike Santana battling atop the ladder at the foot of our stage. Oh, the ladder collapsing underneath the combined weight of both men.
Absolutely.
That's why these matches are so dangerous. Oh, wait a second.
Sunset flip powerbomb off the broken ladder, and now Mike Santana broken in half.
Now the fans were calling for table, buddy. They got it and more.
You saw bleary-eyed Jon Moxley, Nigel. He has taken a lot of punishment in his own right.
Taken, given. He's sadistic, he's masochistic.
And Tony Schiavone, Wheeler Yuta in the middle. You've got to give the people what they want.
Fans love it here. So do I. And, buddy, I want to tell you, since Sue's arrival, there's been a resurgence from best friends.
The arrival of Penta Oscuro as well. With those baking dishes in the hands of Ortiz, punishing the spine of Chuck Taylor.
Well, hold on a second in the center of the ring.
Roll through. Wheeler Yuta, he's going to end this with a seatbelt. 2, and oh! So close.
That'd have been something had he pinned his mentor to end this match.
Oh, boy. The screwdriver is out.
The BCC, they've used the screwdriver.
Oh, God, he's stuck in the top turnbuckle.
Puncturing the top turnbuckle. Pat, soul food by Chuck Taylor. Yuta dazed inside the ring. Full waffle! Chuck Taylor, the near leg hook, and Claudio breaks it up.
Blackpool Combat Cab would not be happy if Wheeler Yuta was to cause a loss in this one.
As Moxley,
oh God,
just throwing his body at Chuck Taylor.
And we're seeing Claudio in the ring for the first time in this match.
Orange punch was attempted, but Claudio intercepts it. And now, the giant swing by Claudio Castagnoli. A dozen revolutions and more. Oh, Ortiz slipping off the top rope, and Trent Beretta trying to regain his footing.
19 and 20, this is unbelievable.
Look at this battle. And oh my, Ortiz and Trent Beretta through the table.
The strength that it takes, 21 rotations.
Claudio Castagnoli, he's won world championships with that giant swing. And now, all the way from the Swiss Alps. No, Orange Cassidy escapes. Orange punch!
Oh, he caught him. He caught him on the jaw. And he's still up.
A second one. But Orange Cassidy's in agony.
And still only down to one knee is Claudio.
Orange Cassidy, a third orange punch. 1, 2. Oh!
Prince of Apathy, apathetic no more.
Nigel, with the damage to that right hand of Orange Cassidy, that orange punch, nowhere near 100% effective.
It took 3 of them to take down the big Swissman. But this might add some impetus. You can see the tape, the kinesio tape on the neck, the lower back of Orange Cassidy has been an arduous journey.
Look at Cassidy, he's duct taping his hand.
And he also came in with a bottle and a plastic bucket.
Yeah, take a look, he's duct taping with a sticky bit on the wrong side.
Oh, he's gonna break he's broken the bottle. And he turned that duct tape inside out, Excalibur, so the sticky side is out.
And now the sticky side, ostensibly covered in the broken glass.
Oh my God, they collect this glass with this bottle. What will these men do to win this match?
Moxley just trucked Orange Cassidy. The glass now spilled out inside the ring. Orange Cassidy at the mercy of the merciless Jon Moxley.
There's barbed wire, there's shards of glass.
Come on, Cassidy! That DDT! Moxley driven face first in that glass. Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh my God,
Look at the power! There is no one like Claudio Castagnoli. Pound for pound, perhaps the strongest man in our sport.
how about the power reserve late in this match? Oh my God, here he comes. Like a man possessed. A wild man, and they're chanting Eddie's name.
Marching down to the ring like Terry Funk. Battering
Great call.
anyone in his path.
One of the most authentic and engaging characters we have ever seen in AEW.
And you can hear the guttural screams of Eddie Kingston. So much hatred for Claudio Castagnoli.
Got a chair wrapped in barbed wire, just noticed that.
And now his friend, his former friend, Jon Moxley. Oh, roll up there. 1, 2, and no.
They almost stole with him.
Hurricane! Moxley looking for paradigm shift. Hurricane on Moxley. Oh! Moxley, orange punch! The glass on the hand! 2, 3!
Holy smokes, he won it!
The winners of this match, the team of Eddie Kingston, Penta Oscuro, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
4 orange punches, but the last one with the hand wrapped in glass, Nigel.
It speaks volumes about how tough Ring of Honor champion Claudio Castagnoli is. That's what it took to beat the man from Switzerland. But be that as it may, you cannot understate the fact that tonight the Blackpool Combat Club were on the losing end of this matchup.
Oh, look at this moment between Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. And
Kingston says he's number 1.
Oh God, Orange Cassidy just collapsed. They tried to hold him up, he just collapsed.
yeah, Cassidy is clutching that right hand very, very close to his body.
Well, they like a good scrap in England. They love that.
They got
had
one.
it all. Take a look down now.
Let's take a look at the closing sequence. Boom,
Driving Moxley into the chair and then boom! With the added impetus of the glass, you can see Castagnoli stunned out.
You'll never do anything. You're just a little too different.
These idiots. I called him a cosplay wrestler. If that's the case, who's he pretending to be?
In Chicago, I had my first AEW singles match against Pac.
You know, Pac said, now we're standing here with the microphone, this is a joke.
And Orange Cassidy, shocking the world with his athleticism. Pac has discovered he can't let Cassidy get going. He can't let him catch fire, or else he's more dangerous than he initially perceived.
And I proved that I can stand face to face in the ring with the best professional wrestlers in the world. It's not just another international championship defense. It's everything I've been working for.
And I know the real thing when I see it. Orange Cassidy looks a hell of a lot like the real thing.
31 in a row. My God, what a run.
Jon Moxley picked AEW up when it was down and put all of the weight on his shoulders. When I beat you, Jon, I am going to take the weight off your shoulders and put it on mine.
I'm here. I'm wrestling. I'm defending because this means everything to me.
A lot of people believe in you, Orange Cassidy. Don't disappoint us.
This is what AEW is. I'm the champion, and I will continue to defend my championship. And there is nothing anyone can do to take it from me. Because I'm freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and I do not have a catchphrase. Excalibur's off headsets for the moment here.
Orange Cassidy is gushing
Yeah,
right
there.
next to us.
Right where you were sitting, Nigel, as you see there's literally a puddle of blood there. It's bad.
And there is a pool of blood
Literally, there's a pool of
at
blood.
our feet in the announce position. As Orange Cassidy struggling to crawl to the ring, struggling to beat the count.
I'll tell you what, Moxley, is going to be no stopping him. He's giving this guy a second, giving Orange Cassidy a second, because he wants him to have that anticipation of, oh my God, when is Mox coming back out here to get on me?
And Orange Cassidy beats the count.
That's the heart. That's the heart of the champ right there.
Leaving a blood spatter in the ring. And now another one, perhaps.
Oh my God, what a pile driver.
Stalling pile driver 2, and
that international championship is so important. Oh man, he's in bad shape. And Orange Cassidy, oof.
the wrist tape being used.
Everybody here stunned by this display of violence.
Viciousness. I mean, you said it perfectly, Nigel. Bloodthirsty.
A literal pool of blood underneath our feet. Here at the announced position, Orange Cassidy rapidly losing blood inside the ring. You can see the evidence all over the place.
This is the champ. I'm the champ now.
Nice crossface. Perfect time for those crossfaces.
And Taz, those crossfaces can easily break a nose.
Oh, they'll break a nose, cauliflower in the air, break a jaw. That's the perfect way to do it.
The beleaguered international champion.
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
I've had matches with that much blood loss, and it really can take a lot out of you. That's no joke. And then at some point, you can get a little bit of an adrenaline going, like you see Orange Cassidy trying to get.
But when that adrenaline runs out, if you're not able to finish the match before that adrenaline runs out, you are in a very precarious position.
Absolutely. We might be seeing glimpses of this out of the international champion right now.
Nigel, this is exactly what Jon Moxley wants.
Certainly his wheelhouse. Oh, look, mocking Orange Cassidy.
I like that out of Mox. Perfect time to do it. He wants that international title. Now he's renting space in the head of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy can't afford to engage in a slugfest, as he just found out.
Yeah, to your point, Excalibur, exactly. He got dropped.
And referee Bryce Remsburg checking on Orange Cassidy, seeing if he can continue. He can, but for how long? Is Moxley, champion, on the top rope. And now the headbutts come in.
Going after that open wound. And Orange Cassidy, he's just about out.
Nope, Orange Cassidy slipped free. And almost using the blood to his advantage, Nigel. Extricating his head from Moxley's grip.
On the nails.
A page out of Jon Moxley's book.
That'll work.
And biting Moxley's head.
Fight fire with fire.
Oof. Elbow strike. Knocks Moxley back down into the ring. Diving DDT. Cassidy accelerates into the ropes. Comes through. Another DDT. Oh, struggling to his feet. Usually Cassidy makes that seem so easy.
Orange Cassidy trying to fire up his, trying to get that second or third win.
Orange punch, no. Moxley avoids, sticking. Cassidy repeatedly. Oh, and the elbow.
Those jabs, jabs, jabs. Then you're right. Then that elbow with the same hand, same arm, I should say.
Oh, wait, beach break, no. Moxley had it scouted. Cassidy, the PK. Taking a page out of the playbook of Katsuyori Shibata. Orange punch!
Wow, out of nowhere!
1, 2, no!
Almost retained.
Nigel, I mentioned it before, the diminished efficacy of the orange punch due to the hand injury.
Well, clear as day, clear example there with the added blood loss. Orange Cassidy is weakened, wearing the literal crimson mask.
And when that blood gets in your eyes, I'm telling you from experience, you cannot see. You have to keep pulling it out of your eyes and rubbing off your eyes and your hands full of blood. It gets very difficult to see your opponent.
Orange Cassidy alluded to the aphorism, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Oh, wait, looking for beach break. But no, Moxley changes grip. Gotch style pile driver.
Gonna get a new international champion, boys.
1, 2, and no, Cassidy. 2. That's how Cassidy defeated Penta.
I'll get that bulldog choke here, boys.
The bulldog choke is locked in.
Nice, perfect S-grip, real tight, all of the upper body of Mox on the back.
Oh, but the reversal, Moxley hangs on.
I can counter with the tilt.
And now the hooks are in.
Body scissors from the back there. Got to be careful with the shoulders. Orange Cassidy trying to tuck his chin, protect his carotid artery.
Well, what he's got to do is attack the grip with his hands and get the grip right to his doing right there. That's exactly what you want to do.
Taz, great call. Oh, but Juji. And now the full extension of the arm.
No, wow.
Went for that Juji Gatami and Orange Cassidy hanging on.
Again, the full extension. Cassidy
turned to your belly. There you go.
He rolled into it, but Moxley maintained control now, thinking lapel lock.
He's done.
Page on the American Dragons playbook.
Champ is done.
Oh, surely.
Whoa.
Whoa. Think of what Orange Cassidy has gone through in defense of the international title. What will it take for make him quit?
He's fading fast.
He's lost a lot of blood.
And now,
oh, the arm. Oh, God, he'll snap his arm.
Moxley transitions to the bulldog, but Orange Cassidy gets his feet on the ropes to force the break.
Got to break the hold. Feet are on the ropes.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Orange Cassidy, he said every time he defends AEW International Championship, that backpack gets a little heavier. Nigel, I think that backpack at its heaviest point of all time.
No doubt about it, to the extent that Orange Cassidy can barely walk with it on his shoulders.
Right now, Mox is in his element, bleeding. His opponent is bleeding bad. Violence, Jitsu, and he feels like he's going to capture this international championship.
What is he doing now? Pulling away the protective padding. I think that's his intention.
I think you're correct, sir. He wants to expose
the cement.
The cement, sure. Why not? What the hell? At this point,
Moxley just tearing at the pads. The floor of the United Center now exposed.
Covering the, gotta watch, he's exposing a lot, so he might be thinking some kind of a big maneuver or something.
He's going to try to bounce Orange Cassidy like a basketball.
Could be thinking paradigm shift, maybe even Death Rider. There's Moxley. No, he's thinking pile driver.
Oh, no.
Cassidy realizes the situation he's in.
A beach break.
Beach break!
That counter might have saved Orange Cassidy's, not just his title, but his head.
And did you hear the collective groan of the United Center as Jon Moxley struck the floor? And the drop kick! Moxley's head into the steps.
Orange Cassidy will do anything to keep his international title.
It's so important to him, that international title.
Now he's the count.
Let's listen to the sound on this beach break of Mox's body. Listen. Oh, God.
Bryce Remsburg delivering the count to Moxley.
What's he at?
7. If Moxley does not beat the count, Orange Cassidy retains.
Oh, man.
Moxley. Now at 9.
This will do it. Oh, no.
Explosion by Moxley to beat the count. But his head was bounced off those steel steps.
Man, look at Orange Cassidy. Looks like he got attacked by a grizzly bear. He kind of did.
Yeah.
This has been a war.
Moxley to his feet. Oh! Punch! Oh! With Moxley on roller skates, he doesn't go down.
Got to go for another one.
A second. Moxley to a knee.
Those all connecting.
Cassidy feeding off this United Center. Can he do it? Can he put away Moxley? No, the cutter!
Great counter.
Moxley! The underhook, no. Cassidy. Orange punch! Cassidy accelerates. And oh, the spear!
Oh, can he get him? Can he get him?
Oh! And Orange Cassidy digging deep. I mean, breaking out the spear.
Anything to hang on to his international championship. We've documented how important it is, Nigel. He's putting it all out there.
He absolutely is, leaving everything in the ring. The litany of turmoil. What an exchange.
Tremendous anticipation by Moxley. But
turned around quickly, though.
Just when Jon Moxley thought Orange Cassidy would zig, he zags with the spear, very nearly earning the pinfall.
He's still staying true to who he is. I don't know if I agree with it at this point here, but...
Oh, no, those...
Oh, he's turning it up, though.
Coming in hotter.
I like this. What fire out of Orange Cassidy.
And Moxley!
Oh!
Lariat! But Cassidy's up!
How the hell is he up?
A second one!
Wow.
Oh, my God! A clubbing shot across the side of the head, and Cassidy kicks out!
What is Orange Cassidy made of?
Death Rider! Moxley, the cover! We have a new... No, we don't! No, we don't!
Pop that shoulder up, Orange Cassidy. Go get it! Wow! The heart of that man.
I think Jon Moxley may have just said a little prayer. Father, forgive me for what I'm about to do. If Orange Cassidy will not quit.
Look at the blood dripping out of his head, guys. That's graphic.
If Orange Cassidy will not quit, if he will not relinquish this AEW International Championship, I must destroy him.
He is got Orange Cassidy is about to get blasted. I'm telling you, I don't know what Mox is going to do, but he's going to drill him.
Cassidy on the train tracks.
Now page out of Moxley's book. The double underhook.
Oh my God, forget it.
Angle Death Rider. And Moxley. Whoa.
Hey. Thank you. So, they told me to stay home. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Championship or no championship, I will be here every single week. Because I am freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and I do not have a catchphrase.
Well, there you have it. From the former AEW International Champion, Orange Cassidy. Come rain, come shine, he will be here week in and week out.
It's quite a story when you think about it. When he first started in AEW, a lot of people said he didn't try. Well, he tried in his own way.
Well, he's very, off of your point, Siobhan, he's one of the most unique professional wrestlers in the world today.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS. We are in the home stretch, headed into Full Gear this Saturday live on pay-per-view. But right now, the Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, just an absolute dominant performance on Orange Cassidy and Hook here, Tony.
Absolutely, and once again, like we talked about during the break, just dividing the team, conquering, keeping each man away from each other. It's been basically a double team. They've kept them in their corner, Taz.
No, they have. It's been a smart game plan, and Orange Cassidy is starting to get a little ticked off with Moxley mocking him. He's tough, this Orange Cassidy. A lot of fortitude.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, we know how he is, but... And that is what he's just saying, the hell with you.
Yeah, playing those head games with his opponent. A rivalry, not just...
Oh! But Cassidy quickly up to his feet, connects with the drop kick, and now needs to connect to make the tag. Yeah,
he's on, man. He couldn't do a kip up. It's hurting. He wants to tag Hook in this thing.
Yeah,
close. He's got it.
Hook makes the tag, as does Moxley. Now Yuta and Hook teeing off on one another.
Yeah, these two young cats right here just exchanging blows. And you talked about the tension between these two. We've seen over a couple of weeks now. Seems like it's just building.
It's all coming to a head here tonight on Dynamite. Neither man with the advantage after this prolonged strike exchange.
I love seeing two young athletes just go at it and not give in at all. Either man. But oh, look at Hook.
Yeah, Hook does gain the advantage. Back and Yuta up to the corner. Nice headbutt there.
Cardio-wise, it takes a lot out of both these guys. Nice underdog throw here.
Northern Light suplex and...
I've done throws after doing a big, heavy exchange. It's tough cardio-wise to hit.
Look at that. I love it. Hook returning the favor to Moxley from earlier.
Tit for tat, absolutely. Good job, Hook.
Oof. Now, elbow strike, Yuta hangs on to the bottom rope.
All right, good drop. He's got a good German suplex, this Wheeler Yuta. I know that.
Release German.
Good roll through on it, though.
Oh, but Hook comes up. German suplex. Yuta planted high on the shoulders, but Yuta rolling elbow strike.
Caught Hook on the top of the head there.
Oh, but both men, same idea, both men down.
Hell of a confrontation between these two young men, and the fans love it here in Ontario, California.
Yeah, respect for these two young, tough lions. They're both down right now. You might have to assume whoever can get to their feet first might have an advantage to make a tag for their team, but neither of their teammates are on the apron at the moment.
Referee Bryce Remsburg giving the 10 count to both men. And, you know, we've talked a lot about the rivalry between Orange Cassidy and Jon Moxley. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this developing rivalry between Wheeler Yuta and Hook.
I personally love it. I mean, I love it, but they got, get up, Hook. Damn, get up.
The 8 count. And
holy smokes.
Yeah, this is what that prolonged strike exchange does. I mean,
it wears you down, man. It really wears you down. They're head to head.
Oh! Moxley.
What a blindside shot.
Coming in, but Orange Cassidy.
There you go.
Just dragging Moxley out.
Turning into a fight here.
Yeah, there's part of what we're going to see coming up on Saturday night.
Orange Cassidy really had Hook's back there.
Oh, Hook is schoolboy. Escapes out of the grip of Yuta. Rolls up Yuta. Wheeler with the escape, and now Hook, a lariat, takes down Wheeler Yuta.
I like the follow-through on it. Soaking in the people. He's hurting, though.
Yeah, you see the grimace on the face of the FTW champion. been a physical battle to kick off Dynamite.
Oh, watch your back. Hold on.
Where did he come from?
Great timing right there by the veteran brawler himself, the nasty Mox. I don't like this.
Orange punch it. Look at Jon Moxley.
Boy, he just ate it, didn't he, Taz?
What the hell? Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah, man, he just said, bring it on. Look, Cassidy looking at, should I reload it?
Jon Moxley ate that for lunch.
Dude, that was a beautiful orange punch.
Yes, it was.
Moxley's hands were down.
Hook him, hook.
Hook that hook.
Yeah.
Hook looking for Red Rob. Moxley.
To get him here.
Moxley senses the danger. Oh, Yuta there. Yuta, the well-timed shot. Death Rider.
Yeah, man.
And now Yuta turns the corner.
Watch out.
He's got Hook tight. He's got the seatbelt locked. He's got the victory.
Jon Moxley, I was kind of...
Thought you were going to say it was a bad idea for us to sit at ringside, but
That's the second bad idea.
Moxley.
Yeah, Mox's adrenaline is flowing heavily right now, Nigel.
He wants that Nigel off
he's
headset
off
at the
headset.
moment,
I'll
understandably
speak to you,
so. But Moxley wants that AEW International Championship back. Orange Cassidy, though, he said that he does not feel like his second reign as champion, as international champion, is complete because he did not defeat Moxley to regain the title.
And the last thing you want to do, you know, is getting to Excalibur. You notice you don't want to get into a street fight with Mox. That's what you know. Oh, boy.
Moxley.
Yeah, impressive power, intensity, strength. Telling you he wants that international title back heavily, Excalibur, heavily.
Moxley.
You back with us there, Nigel? You good?
Just about. I nearly lost my headset there. I was fearful. That's what you're in for when Jon Moxley is in a match. You're not safe in the ring, at ringside, on the announce booth, or anywhere in the Kia Forum.
Is that what they call it in England? The headset? She almost looked like you lost your ass there.
Touche, Excalibur, touche.
DraftKings is an official partner of AEW, and tonight anyone can play free for $25,000 in DraftKings AEW Full Gear Pool. Download the DraftKings app, use code AEW when you sign up and play free tonight.
Yeah, these are just big, powerful haymakers right into the face, head area of the international champ, the challenger, the former champ. He is driven right now.
Moxley charges in. Cassidy, though, gets the boot up. Oh! Just driven down the cover. This could be it. No.
Definitely want to lean towards your speed advantage if you are if you are Orange Cassidy, but it's very difficult to do that right now, Nigel, because she's getting shut down.
Oh, every time Cassidy tries to pick up the pace, Moxley shuts it down.
Yeah, that boss man slam, followed up by the stomp to the midsection, and now Moxley may be looking for a Texas cloverleaf.
He steps over, he'll have it. All that pressure on the lower back, your glutes, hamstrings, and your joints of your knees.
Moxley appears to have learned some lessons from his first victory over Orange Cassidy. He knows that Cassidy, a very well-conditioned competitor, try to take his breath away.
Punches across the ear right there. Well, be careful here. Oh! A giant foot of Mox right across the mush of the international champ.
Not just the foot, but those thick-soled boots of Moxley as well.
Unapologetic, blunt, wild man from Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, look at that.
The nails. Just complete barbaric. And the bite.
The nose.
He's gonna bite his nose off.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. That's wild, man.
Now Moxley and Cassidy in a precarious position on the ropes as the FTW champion Hook and Wheeler Yuta, both men looking on. As Cassidy now, returning the favor to Moxley.
Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Yeah, well said, man. You got to fight fire with fire, and there it is.
Oof. Moxley headbutts. I think Moxley's targeting the bridge of Cassidy's nose.
You mentioned the title reign, the former title reign of the international champion. Took a toll on his body right now. Moxley trying to take him back.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's got that under and overhook, which is the beginning of a Death Rider.
Not from there, no way.
Yeah, I hope not. That would be catastrophic.
Cassidy getting his foot across onto the other rope as landed some body shots to Moxley and a headbutt. And Moxley holding on desperately. You see some blood, I'm not sure from who, but Cassidy, look at this. Like a woodpecker.
You're not kidding. He split him open. He split Mox's head open.
And now Orange Cassidy.
Big superplex here, possibly.
Superplex on Moxley.
I wonder what odds they would have got, DraftKings, if they bet there'd be blood in this match.
Moxley's head looks like he's got a hole, like a bayonet got stuck in it.
It's Nigel's lock of the week. As Orange Cassidy diving DDT. Moxley on roller skates. Cassidy coming through DDT again. Cassidy covered. Oh, Moxley.
1-1.
I'm telling you, exactly, Nigel. Kicking out on one. Talk about sending a message.
Yeah, I mean, we speculated, Taz, on Wednesday night that Cassidy's confidence could have been shattered after Moxley absorbed that orange punch.
That orange punch, he ate it like we said. And then during that match, as we pointed out, when Hook had the red room on, it seemed like that weakened Moxley more than the orange punch.
Now, Cassidy, a series of stops, but Moxley just rises to his feet.
Again. Oh, taking a page out of Mox right there.
I'll be coming this way again. I've learned my lesson.
That's not my first rodeo, baby. This big man came flying.
Yeah. Moxley driven back into our announce desk.
He came flying.
Wait a second.
I don't think Orange is done.
Cassidy not done yet. As Moxley draped over our announce desk.
I think I'm going to find a seat in the front row.
I'm not sure you'd be safe there, Nigel.
Right now, Orange has got complete control here. And our live audience in Los Angeles, they want another one. Be careful. Be quick about it, OC.
Cassidy wants to oblige. Elbow suicida. That one caught Moxley right on the jaw.
Well done right there by the international champ. Let's take another look. We don't have a monitor to look at, but we can kind of talk about it, Taz. There you go. Boom, there's the shot. A little issue at this desk, folks.
Just one?
Yeah, we got multiple.
As Moxley.
I won't get too comfy down there, boys. I'm staying standing.
Smart man.
Oh, Moxley!
Oh, no, he's going to go Death Rider.
Section. Death Rider, no. Cassidy avoids calamity. Stun dog millionaire. What a counter. Oh, but Moxley.
Oh, the elbows of that clam digger Danielson. Cassidy could be out.
Yeah, he's getting grounded and pounded intensely.
Orange Cassidy trying to cover up. Referee Bryce Remsburg, he's right on there. He may need to stop this.
Yeah, if Orange Cassidy can't intelligently defend himself, this one is going to be over.
And now Moxley transitions over to the Bulldog choke. That Bulldog
that Bulldog's in tight. He's got his hips sunk in towards the back of the head.
Orange Cassidy's only saving grace is that he's not flat on his stomach, Taz.
Correct, that's exactly right. Orange is trying to see he's pivoting his hips right there towards the ropes.
Yep, got to keep that right hip underneath his left.
And keeping the crook of the elbow. Oh, wait, look at it, just turned him.
Cassidy, no, Moxley was, I think it was Moxley that shifted position.
Oh, no.
Stalling pile driver. As Cassidy maybe looking for beach break.
He's going to get the beach break. No, no, no.
Moxley, great counter. Cassidy, the PK.
Damn.
Oh, it's just fired up, Mox.
Oh, now it's the red room.
He's got a red room on.
And now he's got the hooks in. He's on the back of Moxley.
That's Hooks finished the red room to Kata Hajime.
And Moxley seems to be fading.
But being on his feet enabled him to get to the ropes.
Moxley on his feet. Referee Bryce Remsburg is calling for the break. That turnbuckle, that steel turnbuckle has been exposed. You got a good look at what we call the ropes. Oh, no! Moxley waiting. The cutter. Gotch style pile driver.
We're going to crown a new national champ.
Two.
It's over.
And no! Jon Moxley was a hair's breadth away from becoming a two-time AEW International Champion.
Definitely a hair's breadth. Hook's concerned right now is Orange Cassidy. He almost did get turned into dust.
A 50-50 split from this capacity crowd here in Los Angeles at the fabulous Kia Forum.
You see what he's doing now, Joe? He's mocking Orange. This thing is beyond physical thus far. Now what?
Taking it up another level, Taz.
Yeah, buddy.
As Moxley comes, face buckle into the buckle.
The steel buckle, the exposed buckle. Oh, God.
And Cassidy, the drop kick to Moxley's back. Moxley goes down.
You got to top him, Orange. You got to cover him.
But can he?
He's got his fist clenched. You can see Orange Cassidy. He had it. Maybe he's thinking Orange Punch.
And Moxley's asking for it. The blood dripping into his eyes.
Got no idea where he is.
Oh, punch, but Moxley's still on his feet.
And still.
Three. What the hell? Rolls him up. He's got the ankles crossed. And Moxley kicks out.
My God, these Orange Punches are massive.
Cassidy beats most people with one.
I know exactly.
Moxley's had four and he's still on his feet.
Five. Moxley finally down to his knees, but he's back up. He still keeps coming.
He's a damn monster, Moxley.
And the Orange Punch.
Beach break.
Beach break. Is Cassidy gonna do it? He is.
Winner of this match.
Let me tell you something. Someone has to be responsible when things get out of control. So I will be responsible. Okay. People think they know what I'm about. They think they know what motivates me. They don't know anything. I have a dream of a land of opportunity where people come to AEW and they can achieve anything they want. They can be the best version of themselves they can be. Wrestling gave me everything I have in the world. I want that for other people. 150 wrestlers on the roster with big fat paychecks and that junk in their hands. What are they supposed to do? Where are they supposed to go? Huh? I hate what AEW has become. Egos out of control, celebrating when there's no need to celebrate, and dancing and partying when there's no need for dancing and partying. I cannot stand it anymore. I will burn down the forest to plant a new one. I'm not sentimental. I will do what has to be done. We will do what has to be done. We can see a better future, and we will make it happen. If you want to come with us, you can come with us. If you don't, run while you can. Stand down while you can. Get out of the way! What's the need to know? For those in AEW, what's the need to know? What is the new paradigm? It's very simple. You work for me now.
Yes. Oh, it's Nigel McGuinness. It's
Bachelor of Science.
BAFTA. Orange Cassidy trying to draw on the support of the fans here in San Jose, California to fight his way back into this match. A little friendly fire there between Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW World Tag Team Champions. And look at Cassidy. Creative offense here against Matthew and Nicholas, but the tag made to the Rainmaker, the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada.
Whoa.
Okada trying to drag Cassidy away from the conglomeration corner.
Look, it just looked right in the eyes of Kyle O'Reilly that time as he walked back towards his corner, did Okada.
No. Doesn't have the leverage.
Well, he didn't need it because Orange Cassidy escapes now. The tag made to Kyle O'Reilly. Elbow strikes into the jaw.
Great drop step. A second one now from Kyle O'Reilly, Excalibur.
Got combination strikes going high and low, but Okada, he went for that high boot again. O'Reilly making him pay a price.
He'll definitely get a look here and see whether O'Reilly might deserve a title opportunity.
Looked like that exchange you did to me.
Now driving knee strike into the midsection of Matthew Jackson. Went for the sweep, did O'Reilly. Super kick attempt by Nicholas Jackson. Now rolling elbow strike by O'Reilly.
Great ring awareness by Kyle O'Reilly.
A thrust kick, but O'Reilly comes firing back with the lariat.
Watch out behind him.
Here he comes.
Okada, Rainmaker.
Great counter for a Rainmaker.
And now O'Reilly. The hanging guillotine.
He's got the guillotine on the champion.
Not for much longer.
Matthew Jackson, well-timed, well-placed elbow strike to break it up. 2. And O'Reilly able to kick out.
Not a lot of mustard on that kick out.
No, I think O'Reilly, he was fully committed for that guillotine. So Matthew Jackson coming off just, I mean, he had
a way to protect himself.
Now, speaking of which, a 3-on-1 for the Elite here. Okada neck breaker. O'Reilly, remember, had that surgically repaired neck. The cover from Okada, but Rocky Romero there to break it up.
In comes Azuka, but he's got the AEW World Tag Team Champions to deal with.
Great quickness by Rocky. Good job, Rocky Romero. Look at this. Look at the speed.
Rocky looking for those forever clotheslines, but the Young Bucks very well acquainted with that. Romero taking down Matthew and Nicholas. And Rocky very well acquainted with the offensive tendencies of Kazuchika Okada as well.
Great call, Excalibur. You're right.
But instead, Okada, tombstone, pile driver.
Oh, man, that's... Well, I thought it would do it, but nope. Not yet.
Nope, tag made out to Nicholas Jackson. Now the quick tag made to Matthew. He's the legal man alongside Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly receiving end, diving back elbow. Bucks springing up to their feet. Now taking a moment to pump up those Young Bucks Reebok pumps.
Yeah, giving Kyle
while
O'Reilly.
all of it's happening,
Kyle O'Reilly's, what the hell?
They're really pumping it up. They better be careful.
Look at this. Here he comes. Well, they saw him.
Orange Cassidy leaps off. Oh, big elbow strike. Takes Okada down.
Cheap shot.
Take a look at... He's taking both men down. What a comeback here by Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, the career win leader here in Elite Wrestling.
Not only that, he's the leader of this company. He's an original. He has been one of our top stars.
And the high-low from O'Reilly and Cassidy, but the super kicks from Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Now Rocky needs a duck. Oh, brother.
Rocky turns the tables on Nicholas. Matthew. Well, he faked with a super kick, caught Rocky with a DDT.
That was well done, Nigel.
You need to tell me.
Oh, there he is again.
Yeah, speaking of DDTs, this time it was Orange Cassidy spiking Matthew Jackson.
Look at the face. Look at his jaw set. This man means business.
As Orange Cassidy now primed for the orange punch.
Wheeler Yuta!
Second. That turncoat Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah, taking a man that he trained with.
Look lively, guys. Where there's one, there's more.
Yeah, here they come. They're attacking the man who has been the leader of AEW.
And look at this. The Elite, they want no part of this pack in the ring with Claudio Castagnoli.
Nor should they. They saw what happened on Saturday.
Orange Cassidy is a man who has stood up for Bryan Danielson, who has stood up and stood for AEW, now getting attacked here.
Look at Pac with that case driving it into the throat of Kyle O'Reilly, and in comes
our new
Jon Moxley,
our new AEW
and
champion.
Marina Shafir. Just dominating the ring here, and Orange Cassidy left all by himself.
And look at the shocked look on the face of the Elite.
And look at Cassidy just being swarmed here. 4-on-1.
You can tell that they had no idea this was going to happen. And my question is, where's the world title belt?
Remember in that briefcase.
Remember when Jon Moxley said at the outset, he said, "You work for me now." Does that include?
Oh, here comes Dante. And the rest of Top Flight.
Top Flight, Dante, Darius Martin, Action Andretti. He's trying to fight off this assault. And Moxley just wiped out Andretti.
And now Darius on the back of Jon Moxley.
Oh, Marina, the kick to the side of the head.
Oh, look at this, choking out Darius.
And
why doesn't the Elite come in and help him out?
Death Rider on Darius and Okada. And the Bucks, they're just standing on the ramp. They're watching this all unfold.
These are not our EVPs. You got people running by, and they're standing there like, look at this.
Yeah, Alex Reynolds saying, "What's wrong with you guys? How can you let this happen?"
And members of the locker room coming out trying to stop this, but no one can right now.
As Moxley, Claudio Cassidy, Pac Wheeler, Yuta, Marina Shafir just running roughshod on AEW. And Jack Perry.
Jack Perry says, "Come on, let's go in the back."
Evil Uno just getting choked out by Moxley.
Well, I hate to say it, but it looks like the Elite making the right decision. Wouldn't see me getting in the ring right now.
Well, they're supposed to be our EVPs. They're supposed to...
That's what I was
I
thinking.
don't see that in their job description, Tony.
Oh, look at Claudio Castagnoli stripping the belt.
I don't like this as much as the next man, but I'm not giving my body away. These men are unhinged. This man and this woman.
We are seeing play out exactly what Jon Moxley talked about at the beginning of this program.
Look at Reynolds getting strangled against the ring post by Marina Shafir.
You still think this was a good idea, Tony? Alex Reynolds running in there.
I think it was admirable. It doesn't look good right now.
Make no mistake about it. If you are involved in any way, shape, or form with All Elite Wrestling, you are under attack. If you didn't like what happened on Saturday night, if you don't like this, you need to understand. You need to understand. This is just the cost of doing business.
Another disgusting display led by Jon Moxley. The cost of doing business. This is senseless. There's no logic. There's no rhyme or reason to what these people are doing here.
There's no way you can tell me you agree with this, Nigel McGuinness.
I don't agree with it. They are absolutely unhinged. They're unbridled. They are reckless and they are dangerous. But there's no way I'm getting involved, and nor should anyone else if they are smart.
They set their sights on Orange Cassidy, the man who is behind, who's been behind Bryan Danielson, who has been behind AEW, who's been our original, and now Christopher Daniels has come out asking for more help, the referees as well.
And you know, I mean, kudos to Orange Cassidy coming out here competing tonight. I understand that, you know, Darby Allin, he's been basically unreachable after what transpired at the end of the night at Wrestle Dream, after we witnessed Jon Moxley not only end the full-time in-ring career of Bryan Danielson, but that multi-pronged assault that left Bryan Danielson hospitalized after Wrestle Dream concluded.
Someone has to be responsible when things get out of control. So I will be responsible. I hate what AEW has become. I will burn down the forest to plant a new one.
Everybody involved knows what this means. Scary, scary situation.
What is the new paradigm? It's very simple. You work for me now.
All Elite Wrestling has entered a whole new era. The newly crowned AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
They're attacking the man who has been the leader of AEW.
Oh, here comes Top Flight.
He's trying to fight off this assault.
Members of the locker room coming out trying to stop this, but no one can right now.
Stand down while you can.
And look at this. The Elite, they want no part of this.
Stand there and pretend like you didn't see none of that happen? You didn't see none of that. You guys are gonna let this place go down in flames, huh? You built this place 5 years ago, and now this is what we're gonna do.
A caterpillar doesn't just get to become a butterfly, no. Those wings ain't free. Caterpillar eats itself. The caterpillar is compelled by instinct in nature to cannibalize itself. Imagine what we could become at AEW if we all had that same instinct.
Every time I step in that ring with one of those guys, it changes me.
Cassidy walks away.
I'm no leader.
I don't get this at all, to be honest with you.
I'm just not that guy.
Tonight on AEW Dynamite, just a little piece of someone will be destroyed forever, but it's for their own good and for the greater good. Always for the greater good.
Come here. That's exactly what he thinks. He knows
AEW Dynamite live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we are looking at what we presume to be the welcoming party for Jon Moxley and his crew here tonight on Dynamite. They have been running roughshod over all Elite Wrestling, and maybe not such a warm welcome for the AEW World Champion.
5 years ago, Jon built this place with his bare freaking hands. We're not gonna let some punks ruin it for us.
No,
Take this company
stop,
on new heights.
turn it off.
If you don't see that,
Turn it off! Turn it off! That's enough of that. See, I don't do this. I don't like this. This is not who I am. I don't come out here and tell you that I'm a leader for 10 minutes. I am no leader. That's not what I am. But after last week, when I slid into this ring and I watched my best friend, Chuck Taylor, get his neck crushed by a steel chair. When I looked around, I was surrounded by the people that I shouldn't have been. I admire their courage. They're all very, very talented. But they are very, very young. I was surrounded by the future of AEW. And they have no idea of the danger that they are in. They have no idea how dangerous Jon Moxley is. So I know right then and there what I needed to do. See, if Jon Moxley has his way, there is no future AEW. They have no place to go. See, Jon Moxley doesn't need AEW. He never needed AEW. But see, I need AEW. I don't exist without AEW. There is no me. There is no us. There isn't this. So now I know what I need to do.
And that is stop this. Cut the head off the snake. And make sure nobody else gets hurt. And I will do it alone, by myself, to protect everybody. And how I do that? Jon Moxley, I challenge you. I challenge you for the AEW World Championship. And I take the symbol of this company and what it represents, and I take it out of your bag and put it in my backpack. So you know what, John, you let me know. I'm not hard to find. I'm where I am every single week. Right here in this ring. Because I'm freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. And I'm the next AEW World Champion. And I still don't need a catchphrase.
Well, Orange Cassidy throwing out the challenge to the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. Not at all how we expected to begin this Fright Night Dynamite live from Cleveland, Ohio, but we thank you for joining.
Question that Chris Statlander is ready to become TBS champion one more time in her career. Well, here we go.
Everybody on their feet, and I would suggest, Tony, you do the same, because ever since Jon Moxley lived by the ominous quote, "To be a king, you gotta kill a king," foreshadowing his brutal turn on Bryan Danielson, no one has been safe. I'm finding myself look behind me when I walk down a corridor. You can see Moxley couldn't have done it on his own. Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli from Wheeler, Utah.
And of course, Pac, part of that group. And you know, Jon Moxley, I mentioned this on Wednesday, feels that AEW is not the same company that he helped build with his bare hands 5 years ago. And his charge, he says, is to burn down AEW and rebuild it from the ground up like it was. And I'm sure that he even looks around and sees what's going on, and he's looking around the fans here now as well. Look at this.
You've got to be very careful when you're around Moxley. Now he's the champion.
We are live in Philadelphia. The home of Orange Cassidy, who in 3 weeks says he's gonna cut the head off the snake and win the AEW World Championship. Orange Cassidy wants to be the king. Well, he's got the right idea, but it's not that simple. You see, Orange, the game doesn't begin on November 23rd at Full Gear. The game has already begun. The question isn't whether or not you can slay the dragon in the ring. The question is whether or not you can even make it to Full Gear with your body and your mind intact. Orange Cassidy brings the AEW World Championship home to Philadelphia. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something for you all to be proud of? Philly, I've given you something to be proud of. I know Philadelphia better than most. I cut my teeth here. I know what kind of person it takes to make it in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a city that produces champions. Hard-nosed people with grit and guts and determination. People of unshakable character. People like Wheeler Yuta. Honest, hard-working people who do their job like this kid. I love this kid. I would do anything for this kid. Wheeler Yuta understands sacrifice. He understands putting your ego aside for the mission, for the goal, for the objective. Wheeler Yuta knows what it's like to fight for something bigger than himself. Wheeler Yuta is a Philadelphia hero.
Now, what's going on here? We hear some action. Andretti, who has been nothing less than a hothead as of late.
They're taking a big risk here.
Very brazenly walks to the ring.
Hey, I cannot stand to listen to this for another second. You out here calling Wheeler Yuta a hometown hero? I think all these people could agree with me when I say that Wheeler Yuta is not what Philadelphia represents. By the looks of it, with that scruffy ass beard, Wheeler looks like he came straight out of Amish town, fresh off a horse and buggy. And if you want to talk about anybody representing Philadelphia, you can talk about me, Action Andretti. And if there's one thing about me and my people, when you in our city, we ain't really about all that talking, because we are all about that action. I came out here, I'm by myself, and I ain't come to chit-chat. I came here to throw hands with every single one of you right here, right now. What's up?
Wow. I mean, wow. Watch out behind. It's the bastard Pac. And Pac from behind. You had to know something was up when there was no Pac and there was no Claudio walking out with Jon Moxley.
Pac, evidently another man.
What's Moxley doing?
Who knows all about sacrifice?
Rensburg doing what he should have done, which was face the action and get Wheeler Yuta down and a running pump kick.
It was Moxley, the mastermind, who sent young Yuta out to distract the official and let Shafir do the damage. And now Pac gonna finish the job.
Up on top, gigantic superplex from the top. Both men, as you can see, hit hard, including Pac. Pac poised, puts on the brutalizer. The brutalizer is on.
In the center of the ring.
Action Andretti.
Yes. Verbal tap.
Well, Action Andretti,
he's out.
Who got the pinfall last night with that Falcon Arrow, is out now from the brutalizer, and still, right now, it's almost like a chokehold.
It's exactly a chokehold. There's nothing almost like it about it.
And he's out. Come on, he is out. Nothing Bryce Rensburg can do, and look at the eyes of Pac.
The blood through the carotid artery, stopped flowing to the brain, and you go out.
This kid cannot take this. Not any human being can take this,
Yeah, well, he's got to break the hold now, though. Wait a second.
It's Orange Cassidy out into the...
Hey, I gotta say something real quick. Go Birds. See, I love Philadelphia. You like Philadelphia too, don't you, Wheeler Yuta? Remember a lot of times we had here? Do you remember when you first started training and I was there and we were helping you? Do you remember that? Do you remember when you were on some tough times and you needed a place to stay, so you slept on my couch? You remember that? Right on Girard Avenue, you remember that? I had a roommate, what was his name? My roommate, oh yeah, Chuck Taylor. Do you remember him? I remember that Wheeler Yuta, the old Wheeler Yuta. But the person I'm looking at right now in the ring is definitely not him. Because the old Wheeler Yuta would have never let anybody wrap a chair around their mentor's neck and crush it. The person in that ring now thinks that Jon Moxley, the guy who said he wants to burn AEW down to the ground, cares about you. He doesn't care about you. He's never cared about you. He's using you. And I need to show you, I need to show everybody that Jon Moxley is not the man he says he is. And you know how I do that? Because I put a stop to all the promises and everything he says now. In 2 weeks, couple hours up the road on 95 at Full Gear. I bring back the old Wheeler Yuta. I bring back AEW. And I beat Jon Moxley and become the next AEW World Champion.
How about that? Wheeler Yuta, well, he and Jon Moxley had some words. And Moxley telling him to go get him. He slapped him in the face. And Wheeler Yuta's going with a chair towards Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy standing right there. Hands in the pocket. He's telling Wheeler, go ahead. And look at Wheeler Yuta looking back at Moxley, looking at Orange Cassidy. I don't know. It seems conflicted. And now, the orange punch! The orange punch! Moxley is outraged. He's having a conniption.
Moxley is furious. He's beside himself. He's making chase. Wheeler Yuta. Well, I can barely speak. I'm so upset.
Wheeler Yuta's down.
He should have listened to Moxley when he had the chance.
And Orange Cassidy's up in the stands. Full Gear. World title on the line. Saturday, November 23rd on pay-per-view. And of course, from the Prudential Center. And this Wednesday, Manchester, New Hampshire.
He's been radicalized by Jon Moxley. What do you think of that?
Well, there's a lot of truth to that from what we have seen.
Certainly a very impressionable young man. I don't think there can be any argument about that.
And there can't be any argument about that Jon Moxley is a radical.
Claudio Castagnoli now wrenching on the neck, the head of Orange Cassidy.
A big look of concern yet as Pat taunts Darby Allin in the corner, trying to get inside this young man's head.
Cassidy engaging in some hand fighting with Claudio Castagnoli. But can he break free? Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS. Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin teaming up tonight to face Claudio Castagnoli and the Bastard Pac. But it's been all Death Riders as Claudio the cover. Orange Cassidy able to kick out Nigel, as we've seen over the last few moments. Claudio Castagnoli and Pac, their strategy is clear. Target the midsection of Orange Cassidy.
Very simple. They're making no secret of aforementioned strategy, and nor should they. Very capable of enacting it. Whether Orange Cassidy's got anything to do about it or not. Here, Cassidy giving up a lot of size and strength against Castagnoli. He can push as hard as he wants. Not going to get over to that corner unless Castagnoli lets him.
Claudio Castagnoli, of course, the man that injured the neck of Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy's best friend. Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy, of course, the men that trained Wheeler Yuta, brought him into the professional wrestling ring for the very first time, and Yuta casting that aside, and now, I think, very distant from that man that stepped foot into that ring years and years ago under the tutelage of Cassidy and Taylor. But right now, Orange Cassidy escaping from the grip of Claudio Castagnoli. And Claudio overcommits.
Gotta get there.
Where's he going? He's lost.
Darby's literally hopping mad to get in the ring. Here he goes. Get in there.
And finally, the tag is made. The crowd erupts, and Darby both boots into the jaw of Pac, and a drop kick sends Pac reeling into the corner.
Up off his feet, Pac hit the turnbuckles.
And Darby moving with speed, moving with purpose, cough, and drop to the outside.
He's going back up again, Excalibur.
Claudio Castagnoli favoring that left shoulder. And Darby, oh no.
Caught.
Darby plucked out of midair by Castagnoli.
Trying that giant swing.
Darby finds his feet on the apron. And now accelerates, popped, and back, body, drop.
God.
Castagnoli, the leg hook, the cover, but Darby able to kick out.
Darby holding his lower back, and I can understand. How about the height on that back body drop?
He got up there, sent him into orbit, certainly. Darby Allin, who's known for his evasiveness, could not evade that.
And as we mentioned, still to come tonight, the fight without honor. Big trios match. Chris Jericho, the Learning Tree, the newly crowned Ring of Honor World Champion. Big Bill and Brian Keith versus Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Tomohiro Ishii. Adam Cole's quest to 3 consecutive victories continues, but it may be over almost before it starts as he faces Malachi Black, a man that he's never beaten in his career. Hook and Christian Cage go face to face as Claudio Castagnoli, the backbreaker, the cover, and Darby able to kick out. And a grudge match nearly 2 years in the making. Penelope Ford, Jamie Hayter go one-on-one tonight on Dynamite as, look at this teamwork by the Death Riders, and the German suplex, cover 1, 2, and Darby Allin kicking out. And don't forget our main event tonight of the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. They team up to take on Ricochet and his mystery partner. All of that and so much more still to come tonight. But right now, inside the ring, Darby Allin is struggling. And as we got to look at the face of Orange Cassidy, he's struggling as well.
Yeah, let's face it, the team has been struggling against Pac and Claudio. This has been all Death Riders.
And that is when they've got a tag team partner in the corner to tag out. When it's just one-on-one with Jon Moxley. What chance is Orange Cassidy going to have?
Especially if Orange Cassidy's coming into that match with an injury. Like, it seems like Pac and Claudio are trying to make a certainty the kick to the midsection. A toe kick to the stomach, and brain buster! Down goes Darby. Pac with the cover! And Claudio Castagnoli doing a great job of restraining Orange Cassidy to prevent him from breaking the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, that was tremendous teamwork from Claudio, but it's still a kick out. You know, you're asking what chance does Orange Cassidy have? I think he has a great chance, Nigel. He's defeated Jon Moxley before. He's defeated Claudio. He's defeated Wheeler. And, of course, he won his first international championship by beating Pac.
But as I've said before, was that the same Jon Moxley as today? Was it the same situation in AEW as today?
Not the same situation.
A lot more on the line, a lot more pressure.
Right now, Pac and Darby Allin on the top rope. Pac was looking for this earlier on Orange Cassidy. Now he finds it on Darby. Sheer drop brainbuster from the top. Pac making the crawl, makes the cover. Again, Claudio running an interference, but Orange Cassidy slips by to break it up.
That's determination by Orange Cassidy. That's determination you're going to see on the 23rd of November at Full Gear.
Claudio Cassidy only sent over the top by Orange Cassidy, and he is trying to urge on Darby Allin, as is this great crowd in Manchester, New Hampshire. But Pac in control of the proceedings, at least for the moment. Now Darby versus Pac. Pac looking for a pin, but instead Darby made the escape and made the tag. Orange Cassidy. Now the legal man alongside Pac. And a reversal of how this match began. It's Orange Cassidy bouncing Pac head first off those top turnbuckles.
Certainly, if Orange Cassidy is able to pick up a win here against two of Moxley's Death Riders, would go a long way to give him a lot of momentum ahead of Full Gear.
Crossbody, Claudio avoided it. Pac could not. Swing and a miss by Castagnoli. Orange Cassidy coming through, looking for DDT. Claudio just too strong.
Yeah, too strong in the midsection.
Too strong in every section.
Stun Dog Millionaire, and now Darby. Code right on Castagnoli. And Orange Cassidy, the tope sending Pac into the barricade, and now one for Claudio Castagnoli as well. And Darby, full head of steam into Pac.
I love the acceleration Darby gets going outside from the inside of the ring. It's amazing.
As Cassidy now coming through. DDT! Pac got spiked! See Cassidy, though, holding that abdomen. Where's it go? Wheeler Yuta coming in. Orange punch for Wheeler Yuta! And one for Claudio Castagnoli as well.
Is there a third in the gun?
He certainly thinks so, and the fans do it.
Wait a second, Marina Shafir!
She just kicked the referee!
Marina Shafir with that briefcase in hand just kicked referee Bryce Remsburg out of the ring. And here goes Jon Moxley! Moxley from behind. He's looking to put Orange Cassidy to sleep, but Darby Allin, the skateboard into the spine. But this match is just completely broken down.
And that's because they didn't want a match. There's the bell. Understandably so. They're just in here to injure people.
And Darby Allin trying to fight against the odds. He's got the skateboard once again. Darby lands on his feet. And the skateboard into Pac, into Wheeler Yuta. But here comes Claudio Castagnoli, the low bridge. Sends Castagnoli over the top, and Darby.
Whoa! How about Darby fighting off everybody?
Yeah, Darby's head on a swivel as Cassidy's been laid out.
Oh!
But finally, the numbers catching up with Darby Allin.
They had to duck that briefcase from Marina and then got caught by Claudio.
Oh, inside the ring, Orange Cassidy going right at Jon Moxley. Oh, my goodness! Darby Allin thrown face first into the ring post.
We got bodies on the floor. We got bodies in the ring. My God.
And Moxley, he just had Orange Cassidy trapped in a guillotine. And now Moxley and his Death Riders controlling the ring. Understandably, after Marina Shafir attacked a referee, this match has been thrown out.
No question.
Jon Moxley, this control that he has over Wheeler Yuta, it's not right.
He's controlling everybody right now, but you're right about Wheeler.
And the fact that Moxley seems so willing to sacrifice Wheeler Yuta, and Yuta doesn't even care about it. He's still following the orders, and there's the Busaiku knee.
Reach for the sky, boy.
About time.
Yeah, here comes the conglomeration.
Clearly they were preparing for their match later tonight. Otherwise, they would have been out here straight away.
That is exactly right.
Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Tomohiro Ishii, we're indeed prepared for this. Their match with Chris Jericho, Big Bill, Brian Keith. But the damage has been done by Moxley and his Death Riders.
Now you got to wonder what shape Orange Cassidy's going to be in. I know we're 17 days out.
Now the Prudential Center for Full Gear on Saturday, November 23rd, but still to come tonight, our main event. Representing the Don Callis family, it's Kyle Fletcher, the AEW International Champion, Konosuke Takeshita, be taking out Ricochet and his picture.
Just calmly taunts them as he turns around and kicks the head in.
A little bit of color there, a little bit of blood, if you will, in the mouth of Kyle O'Reilly. Some strong blows coming in.
Surprising no one. Pac letting O'Reilly, that is, expend some energy getting to his feet just to kick him down again.
O'Reilly, versatile and capable, certainly determined as ever, but against three men, he can only last so long.
Now two men come in. I'm not so sure even a tag was made that time. You see Mark Briscoe down. Kyle O'Reilly getting triple teamed here. My God, the champions at their lethal best.
Oh, this could be it. This has got to be it.
Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, no.
Whoa.
My God, Mark Briscoe broke it up.
Just made it through, but got thrown to the outside for his efforts. Back inside, though, the two legal men.
Meanwhile, it's broken down on the outside, as you can see. Ishii is hurt. You saw him on the far side. His shoulder is hurt, his left shoulder. Pulling on the elbow. Kyle O'Reilly trying to get to his feet. There's no one to tag in for O'Reilly here.
Well, another example of AEW wrestlers trying to stand up against Moxley's Death Riders. And thus far, no one has been able to really get the better of them.
Snap suplex, cover 1, 2, a kick out. But O'Reilly, as you can see right there on that shot, has an empty corner. It's literally a 3-on-1 here.
Well, finally, Ishii getting the courage to stand up.
Up on the bottom rope, so close, almost there. Pushing is O'Reilly. No, the knee to the midsection broke it off. O'Reilly steps through, a kick. Wheeler goes outside, back in, drop step. Kyle O'Reilly rolls him up.
Oh, ankle lock.
Ankle lock. Wheeler got out of it. Great move, 1, 2. How about that move by Wheeler Yuta to get out of an ankle? Oh! Both men go down on lariats.
Innovative indeed. Wheeler Yuta, very technically sound, but look, O'Reilly up first. He's crawling through sand.
Ishii reaching, is there, and here we go. The Stone Pit Bull will hammer Claudio off the apron. Send Pac crashing to the top turnbuckle. Pick up, German suplex. Ducks away, 1 for Wheeler Yuta. Lands on his shoulder. Here's Claudio coming in with a big foot, ducking. Down goes Claudio.
Duck, go.
Tomohiro Ishii. Slowly walks towards Pac, hammering the bastard in the corner. Foot to the gut. Pick up. Ishii, no sir.
Ishii with a low center of gravity, able to block the suplex.
Spin reverse kick by Pac. Ishii picks him up. You talk about getting dropped on your head. You saw it. 1, 2. Pac pushed out of it barely.
Deep hook of the leg from Ishii, who beckons Pac back to his feet.
Also, a look at Stephon Smith. Jawbreaker that time. Tag is made. Mark Briscoe, the former ROH champion, ducking low. Fighting both men off with Kung Fu redneck style. Pick up. Mark Briscoe, how about that? A Pele kick.
Castagnoli did his best to get his hands up to block it. Oof, there's no blocking that, though.
An exploder sending Pac crashing to the mat. A big forearm, and now Claudio holds his ground, but Pac gets kicked in the head for it. Briscoe to the midsection. Briscoe. Pick up.
Fisherman Buster into the cover.
1, 2. Boy, that Fisherman's bomb almost got the win for a shocked Mark Briscoe, who's not done yet. Can the conglomeration become trios champs?
He's calling for the Jay Driller. The move Jay Briscoe, his late brother, used to pick up the Ring of Honor World title on 2 occasions, or not tonight.
Back body drop and a tag. Here comes Wheeler Yuta. Briscoe connecting with Redneck Kung Fu again. I love it. Into the ropes. Tag, I believe, has been made. Yes, it is Kyle O'Reilly coming in with a pump kick. Briscoe goes out. Tope Con Hilo. Meanwhile, Ishii. O'Reilly double teaming Wheeler Yuta. We could have new champions anytime. Wheeler goes down. Triple team. There is no one to help Wheeler Yuta right now. No one to help Yuta. Briscoe.
Prone in a supine position. Cover.
1, 2.
No.
Pac comes flying through the air to break the cover.
And how furious would Moxley be if Wheeler was pinned in this one and lost the titles?
Oh,
boy. I would not like to be in Yuta's shoes.
European uppercut as right now Claudio is ruling the ring. Oh, crashing down goes Briscoe. Kyle O'Reilly spins and walks right into a European uppercut, but fires back with a knee. Look at the bodies. Listen to the fans. The Trios Championship is on the line. Briscoe outside, and then 5 men on the inside. Wow.
Hell of a matchup.
You're not kidding. What a match for the Trios Championship as the chant of AEW rings out here in Providence.
Uh-oh.
That can only mean one thing. That somewhere, yes, Jon Moxley is in the house. Marina Shafir with that briefcase.
Well, that was the interference of Moxley and Shafir at Dynamite. They end up with the match being thrown out and Orange Cassidy being viciously attacked. We might see something similar happen here.
We have no idea what to expect here, with the exception of carnage. A warning here from Stephon Smith.
What?
Holy smokes!
4 days ago, Cassidy was almost left for dead, but look at this.
Here comes Orange Cassidy! Jon Moxley lurking on the other side of the ring. Look at the face of Moxley. He did not expect this at all. We get a standoff on either side of the ring, and the match is still underway. Wheeler Yuta staring at Orange Cassidy. Kyle O'Reilly up.
Watch out.
1, 2, no.
Ooh, vicious.
Ankle lock, ankle lock, ankle lock.
In the center of the ring, anywhere a long way from the bottom rope, but wait a second.
It's Pac. Boom. But he still holds on to it. And she's sending Pac to the ropes and out. How much can Wheeler Yuta take? Here comes Raw. Is she on the outside?
There, Castagnoli again, proving his worth. Watch out.
A kick that time by Mark Briscoe, and Wheeler Yuta's pulled back in the center of the ring. Will Wheeler Yuta give it up?
His ankle's going to be snapped.
You are exactly right. Rolling forward. The chair is rolled in the ring. Kyle O'Reilly sends Pac on the outside. This is nothing but chaos. Oh my God.
Briefcase to the midsection from Shafir.
Shafir with a briefcase.
Psycho knee.
The Psycho knee. 1, 2, 3. The Death Rider put the smile on the face of Jon Moxley, knowing that thanks to the numbers game and thanks to Marina Shafir, Kyle O'Reilly goes down. The conglomeration are not the trios champs. It is still in the possession of the Death Riders. Orange Cassidy took his jacket off. He is ready for Jon Moxley tonight. Moxley, look at that smile on his face. I don't think he's going to budge. Oh! But Wheeler Yuta budges. Orange Cassidy with the orange punch.
Watch out! They're coming our way, Tony.
Get out of the way, everybody, because it's crazy. They are fighting everywhere right in front of us. The conglomeration. Jon Moxley's on of our table.
Marina Shafir's getting involved. Watch out.
It is everywhere. It is chaos. We need security. We need someone to help out because it's out of control.
Run for your lives, good Lord. I told you no one was safe.
Orange Cassidy standing up on top of our table, watching what's going on below. Once again, still the trios champs.
Oh boy, Cassidy's not done. Taking aim.
Down goes Claudio.
Moxley and Shafir have escaped to safer ground.
Grabbing a cameraman, forcing a cameraman into the ring.
Jon Moxley and his Death Riders.
When they talked about takeover, they weren't kidding.
And just Jon Moxley, AEW World Champion, doing as he pleases, and we should expect nothing less from him.
I've been thinking about Orange Cassidy a lot these last few days. He's playing the game very well. Chuck Taylor is drinking his food through a straw because you couldn't save him. Wheeler Yuta belongs to me. He believes in me because you couldn't save him. And you're undeterred. Hands in your pocket, eyes on the prize. Orange Cassidy, you have the chance of a lifetime on November 23rd, a shot at the AEW World Championship. All your friends, all your fans, all your peers are dependent on you. That pressure is building and you're cool as a cucumber. So I have to make an example out of Orange Cassidy at Full Gear on November 23rd, and I will make an example out of you at Full Gear, Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna brutalize Orange Cassidy. I'm gonna stomp his face into hamburger meat. I'm gonna mutilate him so bad his own mother won't recognize him. And everybody will see that. Everybody who wants to call themselves a contender, everybody who thinks they want to be somebody in this business, they will see that and they will run and hide, and we will continue to do whatever the hell we want in AEW because I command the AEW World Championship and we have the power.
Jon Moxley keeps speaking as if his hand has been forced, but I think it's been pretty apparent, at least to me, Tony, that no one is forcing Jon Moxley to do anything. He is making decisions, and he has made a decision to target Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy just calmly walks out as he does.
Here comes Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero, members of the conglomeration.
Bring your friends. You got to against Jon Moxley and the Death Riders.
Hello. See, I wanted to come out here and let you know, John, that I agree with you. I believe you. I believe you could do all the things you say you're gonna do. And it's because of what's in that briefcase. See, you hold the symbol that represents AEW, that represents me, represents us, represents all of these people. It represents everything that professional wrestling can be. It's the power. You hold the AEW World Championship. But see, we could fight all around this building. We could fight in the parking lot. We could fight in catering. It doesn't matter because the only way you become AEW World Champion is by wrestling. And for a guy who doesn't like to wrestle, I wrestle more than anybody else here. And I'm pretty good at it too, because I beat you, remember that? So at Full Gear, you and I are gonna wrestle, and I'm gonna beat you again. And I take the power back. You told me a couple years ago that while I was playing checkers, we're playing chess, and there's still a couple of pawns I need to get rid of. One pawn in particular, and that's you, Wheeler Yuta.
Pawn, yeah?
Next week, you and I are gonna wrestle, Wheeler Yuta, and I'm going to remove the pawn that lets me take the king.
No one's pawn. I am no one's pawn. Shut up. You want Wheeler Yuta next week? We'll see if you have the guts to pull the trigger on somebody you think is your friend. Either way, no matter what happens at Full Gear, I only got one message for you, one message for your friends, one message for anybody else who thinks they want what I got. On November 23rd, abandon all hope.
Jon Moxley feels as if he is on a mission to burn AEW to the ground and rebuild it however he sees fit. But likewise, Orange Cassidy feels like he is on a mission to preserve, to protect the very fiber of all elite wrestling.
Yeah, it's Moxley and his crew take an exit. Orange Cassidy and his crew continue to walk towards the ring. How about that?
Wait a second! It's Darby Allin! Darby Allin from out of the crowd! As Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Rocky Romero going after the Death Riders!
This is absolute chaos. There's Wheeler Yuta, who's finally got his hands on Orange Cassidy.
And look at Marina Shafir trying to protect the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley as Darby Allin just leaping from the crowd to our right onto the pile. And this is a pretty incredible development. Where did Darby Allin come from?
I don't know, but I can see Orange Cassidy and the crew push their way towards Jon Moxley and push. They knew that Darby Allin was up top. It seems that way.
A coordinated effort by Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy. Wow. Well, fans, we have to restore order. Wait a second. We're trying to restore order here, but the camera's following Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir to the outside. And now Claudio Castagnoli catching up with the truck.
Wheeler Yuta, nowhere to be seen. They've leaving without Wheeler Yuta. Oh,
So they're living without Yuta.
Darby Allin's with them.
Darby Allin. Darby going right at Claudio Castagnoli.
He dove right in the back of the truck.
Darby Darby Allin is a lunatic.
Oh! And he is getting his spine bouncing like a gosh darn his head as well. Claudio Castagnoli just destroying Darby Allin.
Darby Allin would have been better if he got run over.
I think in many ways he did.
Well, remember, I mean, it was not too long ago that Darby Allin was hit by a New York City bus, and now finally Wheeler Yuta hopping into the back as Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe in pursuit.
Where are you going? I'm still standing! I'm still standing! Where are you going?
AEW Dynamite, the final one before Full Gear, coming up on pay-per-view live this Saturday night, and it is Orange Cassidy and his former protege Wheeler Yuta battling it out center of the ring. This is a slugfest, Tony.
Take a look, they're going out! Take a bite now! Surprising no one, Excalibur, no one at all. We knew it would go down to this. It actually started early for Wheeler. There you go, good gut shot.
Orange Cassidy, a roundhouse kick. Stunning Wheeler Yuta. Cassidy accelerates to the ropes. The PK on target.
Well, you can tell the jaw is set. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at the finish.
Never seen it.
Cassidy. Brainbuster. The far leg hook. The stack, and Yuta able to kick out. As we've been mentioning all match long, Orange Cassidy, he wants to get out of this unscathed. Because coming up this Saturday night, live on pay-per-view, Orange Cassidy will challenge Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championships, and you can join us on Triller TV by scanning the QR code at the bottom of your screen for Full Gear, live this Saturday night on pay-per-view.
Yeah, but now for Orange Cassidy, he's thinking about this young 18-year-old man that slept on his couch that he trained in nearby Philadelphia along with Chuck Taylor.
Just raining punches down in his face, guys. Very uncharacteristic.
But Tony, that 18-year-old man, that was a decade ago. For all intents and purposes, that could have been a lifetime ago for how brainwashed Wheeler Yuta is by the Riders. But Yuta, tremendous counter to the orange punch. Running chop. And now Yuta underneath.
Get a cover, Yuta. Oh, no.
No, electing not to cover. This has been game plan.
It has to be.
The game plan of Wheeler Yuta, it seems, show the brutality that Wheeler Yuta has learned under the tutelage of the Death Riders, under the tutelage of Jon Moxley.
It's that. It's protecting the championship. The match on Saturday night, do as much damage as humanly possible here tonight. Maybe it's less about the victory.
Boy, this is vintage Jon Moxley right here.
This is the hammer and anvil elbows of Bryan Danielson, the man that Wheeler Yuta so easily cast aside. But Orange Cassidy able to counter out of it. He's got the fingers.
How do you like that, Yuta?
He's trying to tear those fingers apart.
He's gonna break some bones in that hand.
Blocking the lariat, soul food, an homage to his best friend Chuck Taylor from Orange Cassidy. Michinoku driver.
It's a cover here.
1, 2. Wow. Yuta able to kick out.
Let's hear it for Wheeler Yuta, man. Plenty of reserve left in that young man.
And we're going to be sticking with this one, guys.
Yeah, we are sticking with it for as long as it takes tonight, and stick with us after Rampage coming up this Friday night, because it is the countdown to Full Gear premiering this Friday night immediately following Rampage on TNT, 11 Eastern, 10 Central, as Orange Cassidy raising that right hand high. Orange punch again. Yuta.
He can't stand to take another German, guys, on that neck.
Yep, Yuta countered, and now the O'Connor roll. 2, no. Yuta looking for the trip. Cassidy able to avoid. Now the T-Harris.
No.
Oh, the legs.
Not on the neck.
Crossed in the pile. Driver.
That's got to be it.
Yuta, the lateral press, and Cassidy.
Boy, you talking about fired up. Orange Cassidy fired up.
By the grace of God, Orange Cassidy's kicked out here.
Fans behind us saying, keep fighting, Orange Cassidy. Keep fighting, but it's right now.
Get your hand up.
Yeah, it's...
We got to block these.
Wheeler Yuta fighting here, Matt Menard.
He's just smashing away now. The damage that is being done. He's looking for the cattle mutilation here.
Here it comes.
The cattle mutilation once again thrown in the face.
It's locked in. Those
of
heads are
Bryan
locked.
Danielson. As you see, Orange Cassidy, he is focused on that bottom rope.
Look at that.
That is his respite. That is his relief.
There it is.
And Cassidy makes the crawl. Yuta.
Come on, break it, Bryce.
Yuta is locked in tight, hanging on for every bit of that 5 count is legally allowed.
Yeah, the intimidation out of Bryce. Look at this.
Yuta needs to be careful and put your hands on an official like that.
Yeah, Yuta.
And
Think
Yuta,
about this.
who weeks ago we saw hesitate to use the chair, now perhaps frustrated by Orange Cassidy. Wild swing by Yuta. Cassidy lucky. As Cassidy, there comes a door, the roll up, and the win!
Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
The shock on the face of Wheeler Yuta.
But the technique of Orange Cassidy was more than equal to the brutality shown by Wheeler Yuta of the Death Riders.
Guys, the punishment that Orange Cassidy took here tonight, I'm sorry, Tony, on his neck. Is it too much?
Orange Cassidy
We're waiting
showing
for something here.
Wheeler Yuta. Wait a second, Pac!
Pac. Big pump kick. Straight on.
I heard the commotion behind me.
A fellow Trios champion alongside Wheeler Yuta, alongside Claudio Castagnoli.
And here they come, guys. The rest of the animals. Get ready to move.
And there he is, the ringleader, the general,
And
Jon
the world champion.
Moxley,
Yes.
the AEW World Champion, the man.
What she got here? What's Marina got in her hand?
What looks to be a roll of duct tape in addition to that briefcase, which we
Where's
can
the
only
truth?
speculate contains that AEW World Championship title belt.
This surprises no one.
This has been the Death Riders' MO since they have burst onto the scene, and now Castagnoli putting...
Can we get somebody out here? We got a title match to protect.
Moxley has said that he hates what AEW has become.
And now look at Pac taping
The hands in the pocket.
Orange Cassidy's hands to his midsection while the rest of the Death Riders look on. And the thing is, this would require an organized effort to stop. It can't just be 1 or 2 guys because the Death Riders outnumber them. This would need to be a concerted effort. The entire locker room needs to empty right now to protect Orange Cassidy in our AEW World Championship match this Saturday night at Full Gear.
Just being kicked around, all 5.
Oh, come
That's
on.
a knockout punch is what that was.
Give me a break.
And they're not done. He's helpless. He's absolutely helpless.
Is there anybody back there?
As
You can't tell me everybody's gone.
Oh, look at that. Just a right hand. Unabated. Look at this. These 5 individuals, these 5 despicable individuals.
Well, Orange Cassidy said, guys, he would do this on his own. And basically, that's what he's doing this on his own.
That's right. The locker room respecting what Cassidy said earlier tonight.
Right.
Cassidy having to live and die by his very own words.
And Conglomeration said we want to be there for you. He said, nope, it's something I've got to do on my own. And right now, as great as he is no match for 5. And I'm afraid there's going to be some serious damage prior to Saturday night.
Wow.
The Death Riders doing their damage. Here tonight, Orange Cassidy with a Pyrrhic victory over Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler being shoved
shape
out.
will Orange Cassidy be in this Saturday night at Full Gear?
That's the question. Whatever shape it is, it's the shape the Death Riders wanted.
Here comes the conglomeration now.
They did exactly what Orange Cassidy had asked. They let him fight on his own.
They sure did. They sure did.
But Cassidy, I mean, he was powerless to fight. I mean, his hands taped to his side, into his pockets.
I think he knew something would happen, but he didn't give a damn. Look at him get, at least he's trying to get to his feet, for God's sake.
Cassidy struggling to his feet. And what a struggle it will be this Saturday night when Orange Cassidy faces Jon Moxley one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. It will be Full Gear. It will be our main event in Newark, New Jersey this Saturday night.
Look at this, defiant. The